Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Neal's Homestead. As many people across the nation, this spring we have had rain after rain after rain. We haven't necessarily flooded, but our ground has stayed wet all the time, and we haven't been able to plant the things that we wanted to plant. And the things we did plant have just not done well. They're wasted, basically. I have a lot of peppers to plant, and I'm down to the wire of what to do with them, throw them away or what. And so I'm going to plant them in number 4. I won't be able to have as many as I wanted, but at least I will have some of them. So come along with me while I get them all set up and ready to plant. So I'll be planting them down along the west side of number 4, where I have the spinach first, and then I have a little section of beets. The radishes were next, more beets, and then we had a good patch of weeds down there at the end because we never planted anything in there. I got all the radishes pulled out of this side, and I actually just threw them outside. They'll decompose out there. And I chopped up the ground here, and I chopped up the ground down here at the north end so that it would be pretty good. This part down here on the north end was dry, and I was able to work it up pretty good. Where the radishes were, that was pretty wet, so it's pretty cloddy, but since I'm not sowing seeds, I think it will be okay. I'll just water things up pretty good when I plant my pepper plants in there, and it'll be good. So what I'm going to do now is kind of measure off the space that I have and see how many plants I can put in here. Out here is where I fully intended to put the peppers, but as you can see, it's just a solid mud mass. Even if I chose to go ahead and mud those peppers in, I'm really concerned because they're predicting more and more and more rain, and I think that it wouldn't do very well out here, so I'm not even going to bother to plant them in there. I think if I did put them back here, they'd resemble this row of pak choi, all yellow and horrible looking. This patch along beside the trellis where we're growing peas, trying to grow peas, they don't look very good because they're all yellow, is starting to grow a good batch of grasses. We just haven't been able to get in there and get anything done with it. These plants right here are my pepper plants and my tomatillos and my ground cherries. They've been in these pots way longer than I want them to be, but I haven't had much of a choice because I haven't had anywhere to put them. Today I'm going to put them in the greenhouse number 4 so that I can have them in the ground, and at least they'll have a chance to grow. Well, it was pretty cloudy this afternoon, so we went ahead and got our plants put in the ground. I put 18 down there on the north side, 20, 22, 24, 26. We put 28 plants in here. There are 6 different kinds of pepper plants in there, and then 3 plants of eggplant. What I planted was 4 habaneros, 4 jalapenos, 4 hot bananas, and then 6 marconis, 4 little red snack peppers, 3 sweet bananas, and then 3 eggplants. As much as I hate for it to happen, my spinach is about done. It's trying to bolt. I need to go ahead and clean it all out of here, and then I would have this much more space to plant maybe some tomatillos and ground cherries, although I think they take up a lot of room, and the rest of my peppers and more eggplant. We really like eggplant, and we grow the long purple eggplant, and so we really want more of that. We have more of all of these that I would like to get out into the ground, and there's a possibility, but it has to quit raining before we can. So we'll see what happens, and thanks for coming around, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, old guy.
You're most welcome. Hope you raise a lot of hot peppers.